Hi guys, Todd here today with you. I'm going to be showing you this new camera I got. It's cordless, it's solar powered, works on a battery that the solar panel recharges daily on a daily basis when you have sunshine. And the reason I got this, I didn't want it to have to plug into anything because I'm going to try to hook it up as close to my lake as possible. I'm going to name this the GATOR cam because we have a gator that floats and swims around the lake out back, so I want to keep a close eye on them, and I decided I'm going to try this one out. And so I'm going to show you the unpackaging here and let you know what you get inside. That'll be real quick, and then we'll just go through the mounting and the app. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to show you where I've mounted this camera. Reolink, battery operated. Where I located it was out in the backyard where I have no outlets or anything out there. Now to achieve this, I needed that camera to work long distance. That was my main concern. So what I did in preparation is I got a Google access point right here, mesh access by Google. Put that right outside. That works all around the living room here, and we're going to see if it works all the way out there. See, from this point here, the camera is out on that post where the boat ties up to. So see how far that is from there, that windowsill out to there, to that post. My second choice was going to be on that palm tree there. I wanted it pointed out, and I've labeled it the GATOR cam because the gator comes swimming by here every once in a while, and I wanted to catch him in action. So let's go out and take a look at this. Hi duckies. Hi ducks. Hi. Hi duckies. They don't like me coming in their space. Alright guys, here's the hike down. Spoiler alert, the Wi-Fi distance is good. Don't ever have a problem with connecting to it. Now here it is. I've mounted it to this post. I've got the Reolink solar kit hooked up. The sun comes over this way every day, so I get pretty much, after it comes over my house over there, after it comes up in the morning, I get sun here all the rest of the day. And then here's the Reolink camera. I put on its little rubber hood since it's going to be outdoors, and that cord actually seals off the connector right there where it charges the battery from the solar panel. And I could turn it if I wanted to right here. It's pointed pretty good right now where I want it, and it actually takes footage from here on out all the way across to the houses across the lake, and I can keep an eye on that pier right there as well. But I can't believe the distance. It works all the way from out here to my access point. And I'll go ahead and count off the feet there and let you know how many feet that is, so you know for reference. That was 80 feet, the distance from the camera out at the lake up to the Google access point. So just for your reference, it will reach that far. 80 feet's a good distance. Okay guys, I wanted to show you on the screen first here, going into the Reolink app. This is my camera view. Now you can touch this expand arrows right here, press that, and it goes into horizontal mode, which makes it larger. Pretty clear picture for 1080, and I'm pretty happy with it. I just wish the distance doesn't seem like 1080, but I've discovered you can do whoops, connect back in there. Okay, I can kind of pinch out if I ever spot the gator out there, I can pinch out, see how large he is, or if somebody's at the pier over there. See, I can kind of zoom in like that, but then it gets a little bit blurrier. And this is a 1080p. If I go to the other camera, Reolink camera out there, this is not battery operated, but it looks clearer to me. That's my only gripe about it. And this app right here, I've got a 4-camera layout. I've got 2 Reolink cameras currently. I'm going to take you to the computer screen and we'll put our phone on there and take a look at all the features, at least some of the features that I feel that are important for me. What was important for me mainly was having a battery operated Wi-Fi camera out in the distance of my yard that could reach and communicate with my Wi-Fi network, because it's going to need that Wi-Fi network in order for you to pick up the camera feed on your phone. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we're inside the Reolink app, and this one to the right is the scene coming off of the Reolink Argus 2 battery powered camera that I just got here. This is the one we're taking a look at, see if it suits my needs. This one here is mounted to my screen patio area. It's weatherproof and it does very well. I like it. It's a pan and tilt model, and it's held up to the weather for the last year, I would say. So let's go into this one here, our battery operated one. Double click it. We get a bigger view here. And here's your options. You can talk out of it, two-way talking if you want. Like if you were to have this out at your front door or something like that, that's when you'd use that feature. In my case, it's not that important to me. I have tested it out briefly. It works fairly well. The speaker's not very loud on the camera end, but I can hear it coming in from my phone pretty well. So we'll get out of that. And then here's your playback mode. This is everything, all the motion, it's recorded over the past day. And I want to also show you after this the email that I got, several emails today, of how it sends you and how you'll get alerted from motion from this camera. So here's a timeline here where some things have happened. You see these little lines here, that's when it's picked up motion. Let's click on this one. This was when I was out there showing you how I had the camera mounted and where it was mounted. So the image quality is fairly well, up close anyway. If you try to pinch out and zoom in on something, that's where you get it to break up a little bit and it's not as clear. Also, you can tilt your screen, make it landscape mode to have a bigger picture. You can also download it here. See, when you click on the scene here, the motion scene, it's got a down arrow. That's to download it to your phone if you want to keep that for maybe police. If you had it out front or something and you notice somebody stealing something out of your yard, you can easily download, log into your camera, go into that scene, and then hit that button one more time and it's going to download it to your phone. So you'll have a copy of it that you can send or share with anybody else. Okay, let's go back. Going to play mode again. It's going to load back up. I also wanted to show you one of the things. Let me get out of here. Okay, here we go. We're back in live view. I named it GATOR Cam. See, your name is down here and your time is up here, and you're able to switch corners or positions of where you want that time and date stamp to be on your camera feed. If I go back here, back to the main screen we were just at, and go into our gear settings tab, this is where you can check on your battery life. Now, when I set it up last night, I was down to around 50% battery life. So already today, I've used it a little bit before I made the video here. We were back up to 100%. We're at 98% now using it. So that solar power panel really works well on this camera, and it works quickly. I mean, by morning time this morning, it was already at 100%. So that feature works very well. I'm not hesitant on relying on that battery with that solar panel. I highly recommend the solar panel if you're going to go with this camera. So we'll go back here. These are all your other settings, your Wi-Fi settings and such, your quality. If you're getting jumpy quality, you can change the image resolution to 720. I like it as clear as I can get it. You know, if it's offering that and it can do it, that's what I want. You can change the frame rate. It's on the max 15 frame rate. And there's also, it'll let you know if it's choppy if you want to go down to fluent mode, which is going to change it to a resolution of 640 by 360. Just so if it's an emergency, you want to get in there and see it no matter what the quality, what's going on, it'll give you that option. We'll go back. Let's go back into it. You also get that battery life. I don't know. Let's see. See the battery symbol right there? You get that battery life right there. The motion sensor's got 3 different settings. I've got it set on the middle setting, which is factory default. It's worked very well for me all day today. I got probably a total, when I was at work today, probably a total of 6 different motion detections. And like I said, I'm going to show you the email shortly, right after this. If you turn this speaker X off here, it'll bring in sound. And I don't know if you can hear the sound, how I have this screen mirroring hooked up now, but it's just like a dull wind, and you can hear some traffic. But if you had a bird out there squawking, or you wanted to tune in and hear it, that's how you do that quickly and easily. So guys, that's about it. You can change it from auto to black and white. Also, the night vision works really well. You can snap a picture right there. This is where you change the quality of the video that we were just in settings looking at, and then you can actually have it shoot, record right there. So picture, record, and hit it again to stop it, and that'll save it to the storage card, the SD card in the camera. So it's all weatherproofed inside the camera, the SD card. But like I should show you here, you can log into it with your phone anytime you want to watch those recordings. Okay, this was at 10:43, and it's going to go to the next one. Look, there's a bird right there, big bird. Here comes another one. Pretty good quality. The sound is skipping in and out. It looks like the feed is choppy. Rubber. Darn it, I want to see that again. See if I can go back and play that again. There they are, the birds again. There's the first one. There comes the white one. And then it cuts out. So, rubber. That's me talking to you guys out there. It's going to be out. So the playback recording is a little bit choppy. That could be the distance of 80 feet away from my mesh network. Not quite sure what's causing that. Connector right there where it charges the battery from the solar panel. Just wanted to show you that, so you're aware. And I can turn it. It is choppy, but it did get most of me talking out there and showing you the camera. So I don't know what happened with the birds. It just kind of lost the feed. And this is still picking me up out there where I want it, and it actually takes footage from here on out all the way across. It gives you this warning: you want to keep going, your battery's going to drain fast. And then keep an eye on that here. So that's how that works. It just logged out to preserve the battery. Guys, this is our large view on my desktop we're looking at currently. Now the GATOR cam is just logging in again, and if I double click this screen, that is pretty beautiful. Look at those clouds, that blue sky. Down here the plants coming out of the water, the back end of my boat. You can see the pier over here. The water's calm today, and the water fountain's going. So everything looks good on the Reolink. Click on this one, this other cam. It's okay. It looks kind of blurry today. Probably the lens needs to be cleaned off. But you do have a way to access it from your desktop if you like. My only concern is I couldn't make that Argus 2 Reolink battery operated camera, this one here, I couldn't make it link to my Blue Iris. And the Blue Iris, I have record everything on motion, every camera that's around my house, except for this one. I can't connect to it, and that's kind of a pain. I got a couple other cameras around here, the Easy Link, Easy Viz camera, and the 360 camera that don't link to Blue Iris as well. That drives me nuts because I got to log into a different app to see that and view those cameras. So this one's going to be unique, and because it's battery operated, you can't send signals 24/7 back to Blue Iris to keep monitoring it, and so they don't allow that feature. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be an independent camera, or use it on their app right here, their desktop client app, or on your phone app is the only way you're going to be able to view this camera. Alright, here's some of the notifications I got today. It says here, motion detected by GATOR cam, alarm sensor, PIR motion sensor alarm event. And it's got an attachment there, so if you click on that, it'll show you the attachment right here. This is in Gmail. Click on that once. It's a JPEG that it sends you. So you'll get a warning with a picture like this. Pretty good quality, I say, looking at on my big screen computer right here. I don't know how big of a screen you're looking at it now, but when it's blown up this big, the quality is pretty good. So pretty happy with it. I can clearly see if there's a GATOR out there. It looks like there's something out there. I don't know, right about here. That could be the GATOR coming up from the water. I'm not sure. But so it's just sending me a JPEG picture. And like I said, this is, I told you the distance from the camera to my Google Mesh access point up in my back porch. That was about 80 feet distance. And it's having no problem sending me those motion alerts during the day. And I can log into it, had no problems anytime I wanted to. This looks like something is out over here next to that pier over there that it picked up. Let's go back, and check another one here. That might have been just some ripples in the water. The sun is coming over from behind a cloud, might have set it off. Maybe the sun coming out. And this was just this afternoon. Could have been me when I walked out there to show you the camera. Maybe I kind of got in front of it for a second. So guys, this is not a very detailed review of it. I just wanted to show you how I wanted to use this camera for my situation. So if you're looking for a long distance camera of say 80 feet or somewhere around there away from your home, I know a lot of people are using these, like, instead of running wires or looking for outlets, they're just sticking these up on the outside eaves of their home, pointing at the driveways, and they're up against the home, so you're going to have no problem with Wi-Fi. My case was different. That's why I chose to make a video about it, so you can tell that you can have these quite a good distance away from your Wi-Fi points and have it still working, and with no access to electric out there. So I give it a good thumbs up. It works for what I needed. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.